Hey everyone, I have got my final stationery advent calendar. I'm a little bit excited about this one because I've never opened one of these. I have a kind of rough idea of the products, but this has come from Hubman and Chubgirl, which are a Canadian brand. And I think somebody left a comment on one of my YouTube unboxings last year. So they do this kind of really cute style there, and they have quite a few advent calendars. I think they had 2 this year. I decided to get the holiday happy mail. It did quite well. It got a little bit busted coming over, but they also have some kind of cute calendars that you could open at any point in the year. I think there's a Buzzy Bee one, and I want to say cucumber, but it's not. Cactus, I think. I can't remember, but they've got a couple that you could kind of open up at any point in the year, just as a kind of like little positive mental health happy kind of unboxing thing, because they're not Christmassy themed. So the calendar costs $180. I had a discount of $36. They had some kind of discount weekend thing going on, so adding in shipping of $30, and then I had to pay taxes of $35, so it's around $209, which conversion for UK followers is about £160. But because I got the discount, the calendar was only valued at 180 minus 36. What's that? 144. So $144 converted is £110. So they don't kind of include the sorts of taxes and fees. So basically, long story short, I didn't have to pay any extra import duties or any admin, which hikes the price up. So this is all about holiday mail. It's like a little post box. So you've got a little area at the top here, which has got the first few days of calendar boxes, and then we drop this down. Bonk. It's a little magnet thing, and then you've got the rest of the drawers, and it tells you what days. Oh, in fact, it tells you here, look, 1 to 11 is at the top, 12 to 14, 15 to 18, and 19 to 25. So there's 25 days in this. And a lot of the boxes that they wrap everything up are designed for reuse. So you can use them to post on to other people, or you can use them as little gift boxes. So I really like that. I think I will probably end up cutting this front bit off, just because I'm terrible and I tend to shove stuff in front of all my kind of storage ones. But I really like this. I think it's another one that's really usable and cute. This box lid doesn't want to stay up, so I'm just going to drop a pen in the mat just to give it a little bit of weight and keep it there so we can kind of get started. So we'll get started with box number 1. So box 1 is giving airmail vibes. It's got a little address area on the back with some happy mail stickers, so you can completely reuse this. I'm going to pull it open. Oh, and we have a little decoration. Holiday happy mail. Have a happy holiday, Hubman and Chubgirl. That's kind of cute. I could use that for sticking pins in, you know, sewing pins and stuff. Drop some aromatherapy oils on it. That's got kind of lots of reuse just from a crafting perspective afterwards, but that's really kind of sweet. I think as well, actually, although it's a stationery one, it's like a stationery and well-being, so it's going to have a little bit of kind of stuff for you, stuff for other people, and I don't know, not like kind of like it's not all pens and all papers. So number 2 is here. So we've got a thin one for number 2, so you can completely use this, a to and a from on there. They're all their little mouse stamp. It's super cute. What have we got though? Have we got something for me? Something stationery? Oh, it's tight. What's this? Stick-it notes, I think. Let's get them out of this shiny wrapper. Yep, so they got slightly squished putting them in there. So you've got a little mouse and a Christmas tree and a load of presents. The paper, they're not that thick. It's kind of like an okay size, but not a massively thick size. I will get one of my fountain pens and do the fountain pen test. Okay, let's see how good. Inky pen. I'm gonna have to write on my hand. So there you go, blue ink. Oh, it's got a nice lot of tack. It's really tacky. Little bit of kind of ghosty bleed through there, which is normal, but not much. It's like, you know, so these are kind of good quality sticky notes. Actually, let's stick it on. I'm not sort of sure how to, there we go. There you go. We'll stick that there. So they're kind of cute. Nice kind of neutral, you know, like if they're really nice colours, they're really kind of quite calming colours, I think. Okay, we are on to 3, which is not there. Are they in? Maybe that's 3. Oh, there's 3 there. Okay, so number 3 is a tall, thin one. Post office special mail. Little spotty pattern. And, oh, I think we've got washi tape. Can't get that one out. Ah. So I had to open both ends, it wouldn't slide out, it was firmly packed in there. So we've got 2. We've got one that's a kind of like really cute stripes, which is the same hue as the calendar, so totally reusable. And then we've got, is that a slightly thicker one? That's the one that wouldn't come out. And then this one is a little bit more Christmassy. It says Happy Mail, and then you've got kind of like parcels, a little bit of holly. It's subtly Christmassy, so you could kind of use it on other things. Okay, they were tricky getting out. They were very, very secure. So I should say these are all designed by, I think it's Chubgirl who does the designs. I can't remember. I don't know them very well, this brand, but I think it's a small family business. So I think they're a couple. So Hubman, I think, is the other, is the husband or boyfriend, and then Chubgirl is the wifey. But I could be wrong. But that's the. I'm going to stick them here. There's the stripy one, and then we've got. Well, that took a while to find. I like the little gold detail on here. That's really sweet. So yeah, so I think they design all the things themselves, all the patterns. So it's a bit like the Colour Their Days calendar that I unboxed, where the designs are all done in house. So that's kind of cool. And it, yeah, look, let's stick you down there. So they're really sweet. I like those. So we've got day 4. Okay, here we go. Oh, special delivery. Sorry, it is day 4. And then as I picked it up, I saw this special delivery. So you can tick whether they've been nice or naughty and how you want this one delivered. I like all the little kind of fun Christmas vibes added to the sorts of the packaging. Okay, we've got a pin. Oh, look at that. That's a big pin. You've got mail. It's the little mouse. So I've taken it off the cardboard. It's double pinned because it's so big, and it's got these. I'm not so keen on these. I prefer the metal ones that kind of seem to grip on. You know, they're a bit more like earring backs. I always think these are going to come off, but they don't. And it's quite. Yeah, they're pretty tough, aren't they? These. I think it's because I'm not used to them. But that's really sweet, and it is huge. Okay, day 5. That's not 5, that's 9. Oh, we've got a big one. Wow. Look at this big chunky beast. Special delivery, so again you can reuse this. What's this? I feel like this is going to be a kind of a cutesy thing. Oh, it's socks. Is it socks? Oh, okay, it is. It's some socks. I wasn't expecting socks in a calendar for stationery. Okay, I've unboxed them. This calendar is definitely playing into that kind of like cozy up, journaling, nights by the fire kind of stationery aspect. You know, there's definitely some kind of like cutesy little treats for you, rather than it all being about pens, papers, and erasers. So which is a surprise. I don't know what I was expecting. Anyway, they're fun, nice colour, you know. I'm assuming they're like a nice big size. What they meant, 95% polyester and spandex. So, you know, they're kind of cute. I can see that being kind of useful. Not what I was expecting though. So on to number 6. So the only stationery items we've had really are the washi tape and the sticky notes. Right, that's 9, so this is 6. Okay, 6, we've got a little thin one here. Yeah, special mail again. 2 stamps. This one's got a further distance to travel. What are we going to have in this one? Stickers. Oh, it's all like packaged really nicely. So we have here okay, we got paper clips. So they're cute. I think most of my stationery calendars I've unboxed this year have had paper clips. I'm trying to think if any. No, nobody's not had some form of paper clip, have they? So and I like that they're envelopes. That's really sweet with little hearts on. Let's get them out and see if they're easy to use. Sometimes these little wire ones. God, everything's so well packaged. Oh, a bit of a bugger too. Oh, I like that. Okay. So these, I was wondering if, you know, like you had to slip past of the actual envelope, but I really like how these are made. They're just like normal paper clips. You've got that big back bit, which I can't get on the paper. They're really tight. Okay, they are going to be a bit fiddly. Hang on, there we go. So I wondered if you kind of slipped that bit on the paper, you know, and you only sort of saw the top triangle, but I really like that they've got the kind of like the big lozenge tongue, as it were, the paperclip tongue. So they're really nice actually. I'm not going to complain. I'm not complaining about any of this calendar actually. It's got nice vibes. It's all really well made. It's a bit of a surprise getting things like the socks in it, but oh, except that heart. That heart's a little bit of a, got to be careful getting that over. But they're really nice. Look, I've now misaligned them. I just had an idea. I've moved the envelope back down. This would make a really nice gift on its own to somebody, and I think, you know, I like that they, rather than it just being on a piece of paper like that, you could send that as a card to somebody. You know, that in itself, that's a little gift. It's really sweet actually. You know, it's really easy to pass on things that if you're not, you know, they're not your bag, you can kind of gift it to somebody else. Okay, so we're on to 7, I believe, which is, well, I hope this is 7. It looks like a number 1. It must be 7, unless I opened up 7. No, that was definitely 1. But that is kind of funny. I'm just going to show you, you know, 1 and 7, bit similar. Anyway, number 7 is another little envelope that you can reuse. Little mouse there. I think he's going to be on everything. Little postman mouse, postmaster mouse. What have we got? Okay. Always handy, cute pair of scissors in a little scissor sheath. Oh, they're not pointy ones though. This is Hubman and Chubgirl. This is kind of like quite a solid, is that slightly textured hard plastic? Are they any good? They must be. Okay, I've got a little thing to cut out. This is a little printable that I've got on, well, I will be having on my blog. Yeah, they're good. This is how I cut these things out. Rough cut first. And then let's see how we can... Yeah, that's okay. I'm just going to go to the end there. Now all parts of the scissor are sharp, you know, front and back kind of thing. So... yeah, nice pair of craft scissors or stationery scissors, depending on what you use them for. So that's another one, and I like that they're white. Not something I've got. That's not true. That's a big fat lie. I have got white scissors. Okay, we're on 8. Honestly, this calendar is giving off the calmest of vibes. I think it's the colour. You know, it's just like nice and chill. So we're on to number 8 with this little heart stamped box. Out of focus. I can't. I should have got my box opening. Oh, there it is. I did have it. My little box opening tool. Which, there we go. What have we? Oh, we've got more washi tape. This is a big thick one. Ah, it's little cute stamps. So it's got this green sticky tape, which is a little bit of a bugger to get off, so I've torn this one, but never mind. So this is how you find the first. I wonder why they put that on. They didn't put it on the other stuff, but it's perforated. Oh, sorry, I was just checking. That's they're like perforated, like proper stamps. Oh my goodness, that's so... Let's just see if they tear or whether you're going to have to... Well, that didn't tear very well. I think you're going to have to use scissors. But that's fine, because that one was a sort of... sorry, I'm just a bit excited. Look, they've got little price numbers on them. They've got little characters. And then you want your scissors. That's why the scissors came first. Hang on. Let's... So that you can cut. Oh! There we go. And then you can stick it on like your envelope for Christmas, or it says post office. Do they all say that? No, we've got one with post office. Look, you've got a little kind of... Oh, they're so cute. Oh, I love this. Really, I kind of like... That's so nice. Look, there's the one I knackered. This is super cute. And it's a nice thick one as well. Sorry, I'm going to show you this lots because I just think it's adorable. I'm going to keep my scissors unsheathed just in case I need to use them again. So that was 8. Oh, I can see why they put that plastic on. It kind of uncurls, so you might want to have a little bit of tape or something, just the nature of them. But it sticks fine when it's on. Right, so number 9 is this well-travelled, well-stamped, reusable big box with a weighty, chonky thing inside it. And the boxes are so tight, as it, you know, like they're well made. I don't want to damage them when I open them. Oh, what's this? Made in China. Oh, look. See, everything's like, there's no messing about. Come on. It won't come out. I'm going to have to open this side as well. Oh, it fills the whole... Come on. It won't come out! I'm going to have to open the plastic, I think, and get it out. Okay, I've opened the bottom and I'm hoping that if I get it out, whatever's inside, then I can pull the plastic, because that's super wedged inside there. That's it. Right. Oh, it's one of those journal opener pages. That's nicer than... Oh, that's so cute. Look at Hubman Chubgirl. Really lovely brass one with the little badger reading and journaling away. That... Do you remember, what did we get in the... this is a more expensive calendar, but... Oh, we had a little plastic cat one in... sorry, look at me going chomp, chomp, chomp. Anyway, that's brilliant. I really like that. It's nice and wide. It's going to do thick journals, journal pages or books, and it will open up pages really nicely. Let me find a book. That holds quite a wodge there. And what I've just realised... Oops, everything's falling out of my journal now. What I've realised, looks really nice, it matches my colour. It's, which you wouldn't see really because of how I had to unbox it, but it's a limited edition. So limited edition brass clip. So probably one you can only get in the calendar. And it's lovely. Look at that. Really goes nicely with this. Okay, so we're on to number 10, which is this little stripy number. It's got a bit more weight to it as well, but there's no kind of 2, it's just a nice little stripy... Oh no, there's a little post office special mail on the back. I'm actually really liking this. It started off a bit... Oh, we've got stamps. It started off a bit strange with the socks, I have to say, but what have we got? We have got black ink and a stamp, like a postage stamp kind of stamp, a stamp. Okay, so the black stamp is for fabric, paper, wood and more. So I suspect, is it permanent? Fast drying pigment ink. It doesn't say whether it's permanent, but it does say it's acid free, fade resistant and non-toxic, just in case you're interested. Oops, there we go. And here is the stamp. So it's like a clear silicone stamp on a wooden, is it a teddy bear? Chub mail is what it says. Let's give it a go. Right, I apologise in advance, I'm not always very good at this, but we will hold the stamp there, and I probably should have wiped it first, but I haven't, because, you know, give that a, that looks like it's got a good coverage. I have got the corner, never mind. And then I need a piece of paper. Oh, right, I'm going to stick it on the back of Santa. It's just printer paper, that, but we'll see. And it's on my fingers and it's not even. So, okay, that, whoops, that's the way it should be up. Can we get enough? That printed really well, considering it was on my fingers. So we're on to 11 now, which is this thin one. Oh, and we've got a whole cutie pie section going on here, and there is space to write an address. It feels like this is designed for a kind of young journaling audience. We've got gift tags. We have, look at that for a pile of gift tags. That is not small. Oh, don't get stuck on there. So we've got some nice pink string, or candy cane pink and white string, and then a huge pile of slightly different, but that's really nice. And they're really nice. Look how thick they are. Wow. What have we got? We've got a little kind of, I keep calling that a badger. I think maybe it's, is it a raccoon? We don't have those over here. So we've got a little bear on this post box. We've got a little reindeer in her post. These are so. We've got another little bear postman here, 2 of those, and then we've got a little mouse here. Really nice, thick, solid card. You know, you bend those and it's likely to snap. And in case you hadn't noticed, they all say something different on the little characters. They've all got a little kind of different slogan thing, and there are 10 in total. Okay, we're down to the drawer section. I'm going to say that this is the same quality, really thick, very usable card as the kind of kawaii. I've learnt, guys, kawaii, but it's, you know, it's not flimsy. It's designed to be reused, which is great. And actually, to be honest, the quality of every single product in here is amazing. The product, you know, might not be something that I'll use, but I can't deny that everything's beautifully made. Anyway, let's go on to number 12. So, are these going to be all big flat ones? Is this where we get into kind of like more of the stationery side of things? So this is 12. Look at that. Again, it's got to and from, designed to be reused. What have we got in here? Oh, we've got a pencil case. It's a shame there are these made in China labels. Never mind. Okay, so this is, it's like that kind of scratchy waterproof material. So you've got lots of different stationery items on it. It's quite a nice size, so you could get a little notebook. You can obviously get like pens in it and pencils, and yeah, and it's stripy inside, so you've got different fabrics. It must, is it waterproof, this stuff? It feels like it is, you know. It's got that kind of old school wash bag feel to it. And then I can see 13. Look at that. Sorry, I'm just showing you. A nice sized drawer. That will keep notebooks and everything in it. So 13. This feels a bit like a ruler. Oh, it's a really lovely opening, this, you know. Everything is just super tight and well packaged and fits and doesn't. Oh, my favourite. I love brass rulers. Oh, this one's gorgeous. Okay, I love that. They're just so handy. I use them. They're in my embroidery. They're in my art drawers. I just got them everywhere. I just think they're such handy little things to have. And I really like this because it's got all the little different stationery items on it. It goes up to 15, so 6 inches, which is a nice size. Yep, that's a win for me. Possibly my favourite. I'm also going to say, you know, like you get some calendars where they're just big boxes and things are rattling inside. You know, everything has been custom made to fit the product super tightly, which I think is fabulous. You're obviously going to be paying for that as well, but I don't mind that. It adds to the kind of the fun of unpacking it. So that was 13, so we're over halfway now. And 14, I'm going to have to pull this right out, is this big one here. Oh wow, it's huge. Okay, let's just put that back. This number 14 is a drawer in itself. Look at that. Is that going to be like a journal? Holiday Happy Mail. I love it. Look at that. Let's slide this out. Oh wow, look at that. Ha! That's so cute. Almost can't fit it in. There we go. So I've put the drawer, so you've got like an extra drawer that you could put on the side, or you could stack on, you know, it's got that kind of archer and olive feel to it. I did try and get one of their calendars, but they just went bam. Just so that I could have a look. Anyway, this is wrapped in, I think they could have done without quite so much plastic. I understand they're trying to protect things, but there's just a lot of plastic wrap. So that's really sweet. It goes all the way around, so you've got all the little guys, all the little cuties on the back and the front. And then dot grid bullet journal, 160 dot grid pages, 150 GSM cream paper, vegan leather cover. And it is really lovely, and what I really like about it is the dots are super fine, so you can't see them. You know, like sometimes you get them and the dots kind of take over the page. Oh, it smells so nice, and there's a little Hubman Chubgirl logo on the back, and then you've got a wallet folder area at the back. You've got like a little elastic page holder thing, and the two ribbons. The two ribbons are here. I'm not going to test this out because I can feel it's just really nice. I want to use this properly. Normally I'd scribble in it just to test the pages, but I'm not going to. But that's really nice. I like that you've got all the details, so you know exactly what the type of paper is. That's another fantastic one. Just look how matchy-matchy it is. Yeah? It's so cute. Even the white scissors. I'm going to stick all of that out there now. Okay, we're onto the middle drawer, 15 to 18. What exciting things are in here? Okay, 18. We've got a little tiny one here with lots of little mini pictures on. Very light. Why am I opening up 18? Seriously, I've just grabbed the first one. It's 15. We just did 14. I apologise. Right, so we've got a thin one that's like a gift tag. God, can't believe I nearly did that. Okay, from and to. So this is another one. I can put something for one of my girls in this. I know exactly what. And I'm trying to open it so I don't rip it, so I can reuse it. What's in? Is this going to be stickers? Oh, it's so wedged in. I think it's stickers, but I can't get them out. Oh, here they come. Wow, lots of stickers. Hubman and Chubgirl stickers. Okay, we've got 5 assorted die cut stickers that are waterproof, UV resistant laminate and high quality 3M vinyl. I like that they let you know exactly what you're getting. Okay. So we got a little post bear, little holiday mail raccoon, another little post bear. Is he different? Yep, he's posting, a little reindeer and a little mouse, and they've got that kind of matte finish, which is really nice. From a journaling journaling perspective, this all comes together really lovely. It's just beautiful. It's very well executed. So now we're on to 16, not 18. Oh, 16's a biggie. I might have to take the whole box out, yeah. Okay, 16, in you go. Trying to con me. Right, so 16 is this big beast. Special delivery, handled with care. I love all these little bits, delivered via the chimney. It would be the chimney in this house. Covered in soot. What have we got? Ooh. It's soft. I don't know how I'm going to show you. Let me shut this drawer. Wow, okay, it is. It is a really big, really nice holiday mail cream tote bag. Oh, it's got a different one with the pink handles. You've got a little mouse on the back, post office mouse. Oh, just excellent. All is all I can say. Well made. It's not flat bottomed. It's like the seams at the bottom, if that makes sense. You know, like some of them are flat bottomed. But it's really nice. I like the colours. It just kind of all fits. It's just you can't really see it because it's a bit big. I'm just going to whack it on my shoulder. You can't see that, but yep, and it hangs really nicely under your arm, you know, when you whack it on your shoulder to carry things. So that's another nice little addition. Although it's not stationery, but it's stationery themed. So although this is a little bit expensive, you know, for me, what did I say it came to? I'm just looking at my little notes here. About £160. I think as a gift for somebody, as like a one-off gift present for somebody who really likes journaling and kind of mindfulness, and this is really lovely, cute, you know. It's kind of thing, I give it to my girls, I think, more than me. I think I'm a bit old for this, but I still think it's really cute. 17. Happy mail on the back. It's like, yeah, you know, I mean, I do like lots of it, don't get me wrong. I'm not going to not use things, and I can easily give things away. But I just do think that the quality and the just the detail of how they've done everything is really cool. And then I'm going to go, no, oh no, it's a little plastic pen. Apart from the pen, I don't like this. It's a little bit cheap and plasticky. Everything else is really nice, and then they've got this little plastic wrap pen. And I don't think I'd mind so much, but this is an expensive calendar, so I feel that they should have had a nicer pen than this. Okay, so we're going to test the pen out because we always do. So what should we call this? Hubman and is it Chubgirl calendar. So it's a black biro. I mean, it works nicely and stuff. It's just, I don't know, it just feels, compared to everything else, it just feels a little bit plasticky and not nice. Well, I almost messed that up. There's two. I was just about to put it away, and that's how well they're sealed. Now I'm concerned I've missed other things. I don't think I have. Okay, so we've got like matchy plasticky pens. Okay, so at least you get two rather than one, because one felt a bit like stingy. Should we see what colour this one is? So the pink one, if it's blue then that will be kind of fun, but no, it's black as well. Okay, that's yeah, I think the pens are disappointing. It's good that you get two, but considering the cost of the calendar, I think they could have done something a bit better, you know, particularly from a journaling perspective. They're just like two little black biros. I don't know, but you know, they're cute. They still they fit with the theme. So you know, that this is the only thing that I've kind of gone not sure about. Okay, and now we're on to 18, the one that I almost opened up first because I'm that much of a idiot sometimes. Okay, so 18, here we are again. So let's see what this one is. And we have got keyring. Happy Mail. Oh, is it broken? Oh, it might be broken. That's disappointing. Never mind, it might not, but I feel it is. Yeah, the back is cracked, I think. Yeah. It's very thin plastic. It's quite, sorry, it's because I'm looking at it. So right, so it's a cute idea. Okay. So you've got these little letters, little heart letters, love you so much, inside a bigger letter that kind of move around. So I think that's a really nice idea. It's just that, unfortunately, the nature of the beast, so you can't see it on the back, but there's a crack there. There you go, you can see it. So because it's got a kind of sticker on the back, that saved it from showing. So you can't see it on that side, but you can see it here. So it's not the end of the world, but it's a bit disappointing. It's because it's quite fragile, I think, you know. But you know, the actual keyring itself, it's disappointing that it's broken, but it is a really sweet keyring. So that's kind of fun, even though it's broken. And I didn't show you, it's called an acrylic shaker charm. So I call it a keyring, but it's a charm. Similar, you know, goes on your bag or your folder. Okay, we're into the big bottom drawer and we are on 19. Oh, it looks like some of them have come undone. It did travel quite a distance though. I watched it via a little app that showed me each country it got to. So we're on 19, which is this big envelope. Handle with care. Feels like maybe this wasn't handled with that much care. A bit of a bumpy ride in places, I think. Let's have a look at what we've got in here. We have got, oh, is this a card? A little note? Oh, I think these are little postcards. So yeah, we've got a set of postcards to give to people or post to people. Really beautifully done, lots of detail. I love the gold effect that they've got here. It's kind of like a textured, it feels a little bit plasticky, but not in a bad way. It's hard to explain. I can't, but it doesn't feel, it's like, yeah, it feels nice, but it feels like it's got a coating. So anyway, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these, and they're all different. So we have a little forest scene. We have, oh, look at that shiny one. Pink Happy Mail is here. And they've all got kind of like a little address section and a little place to put your stamp. Merry Christmas, a snow globe. Again, lots of kind of gold. Warmest wishes. All the little characters on. And happy holidays. And they've all got the kind of address and stamp on, so they're really sweet. Whoops, and it's upside down. Okay, we're on 20. See, these are easy, they're in order. This one's popped open. Another special delivery, Santa's Workshop. And inside here, this might be notelets. Oh no, it's a big pile of stickers. So the stickers before were individual. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of vinyl stickers. These are nice. You've got little mouse and all his little letters. I like all the letters. You've got Postman Ted, out for delivery. So mail day, out for delivery, holiday stationery, a little raccoon, and then a little reindeer. So they're nice. Does it say? I'm assuming they're the same kind of quality as the other ones that were bigger. So on to 21. I kind of feel like this one up here should have been 25, but maybe 25 is going to be amazing. So 21, what have we got here? It's already open. We've got another envelope, little cuties on there. I do like these envelopes. They're just going to be good for storing things in as well. I have to put a label. Oh, we've got more stickers. I'm just checking. There we go. We've got more stickers here. This time we've got A variety sticker pack of seven sticker sheets. Oh, here we go. So we've got some little round ones, little kind of tags, looks like a big one with lots of little ones on, some teeny weeny stickers, some character stickers, and they're different materials and finishes. Okay, so we've got 9 nice, they're kind of like envelope seals, aren't they? Just for you, made with love, special delivery from Santa. So they're all different. One of them is a Hubman and Chubgirl sticker. Then we've got a little pile of just fun Christmas themed stickers with gold edging. We've got some teeny tiny, are they individual or is that a strip? Oh, that's a strip. Okay, so that's one big strip. So these are like washi tape. So it's like 3 big strips, but you could obviously cut them up. Then we've got, these are the tags that come off, stick on your presents. This is fun for journaling. Again, like little pretend stamps. Got airmail kind of covers to go on the envelopes. Got some cute little critters, sorry, that's what I call them. I'm sure you've got a different name for them, but they're kind of sweet. They're the characters that we've been seeing throughout this theme. And then that's it. But we do have, I do like the quality of all this. A lot of this could be reused for crafting as well. Like you could cut that out and stick that in your journal. So that is 1, 2, 3 lots of stickers, which I think is what you get in their kind of little packages they do each month. They do a little kind of different journal theme, don't they, I think? And you can kind of buy those. So this is obviously this theme, and they always come with like a variety of stickers. Okay, so we're on to 22, which is another envelope here that you could post on to somebody through the mail. And what have we got in here? Okay, I'm just checking, having got worried with the pen. So what, is this a notebook or a card? Possibly a really thin notebook. Okay, I have no idea what this is, so please tell me in the comments. So the thin notebook, looks like an exercise book, is full of shiny pages. They're kind of like slightly tacky, but each of them is a shiny page. What are these used for? Is this just like a particular type of paper? Does this peel? Is it like a sticker thing? Like, do you peel it off? I don't know. What's this? That one's strange. I don't know what this is. Help. Just noticed as well, this one's a bit damaged, which is a shame. So help me with my slightly damaged shiny book that I have no idea. Do you just like draw on this? It feels weird. Okay, 23. So we've got this one here, Santa's Workshop, big to and from, stripy. Feels like another it's going to be another book that I have got no idea how to use or what it's for. Nope, this is going to be, it's like a memo, weekly planner. So we've got a nice weekly planner. It's on the thin side, I would have said. A lot of them are often thicker than this, but it feels like it's good quality. I will get my fountain pen out and give it a check. But that's kind of cute. You've got notes, enough space to kind of just jot down what you're doing. You could stick it in the same size, so you could stick it in your journal. So it all kind of fits and it goes with the theme. So I will type, what shall I write here? Okay, take cat to vet, 9:30. Okay, and there you go, pretty good quality paper. No bleed through, a little bit of ghosting, but it doesn't go through to the next page, so nice. Okay, we're on to Christmas Eve. 24. It's trying to open itself. So we've got a great big envelope wrapped up with Santa Mail written on it. I'm kind of hoping for good things for the last two, just because of the quality of everything. So what have we got? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look at this. Acrylic photo frame. How about that? Okay, so here's the acrylic photo frame. I'm just going to shut this drawer actually, and see if, because then you should be able to see it. So we've got like a big heavy duty mail room. So the photo, where does that slide in at the top? Yep. Okay, so I think will this fit? Or do you undo them? No, they're not. How does it just clip apart? I'm really scared now. How does this work? Yes, it's magnets. I was wondering, so it could only be the thing. So these little things here are magnets, and so you can open it up like that, put your picture. So I'm going to take that out. Oh, the magnet is attached to this one. Thank you. We don't want that. Oh, maybe you're supposed to do that. No! It just happens to have come out of this side. So, it should be in here and it's come out. So I'm just going to take that and push that in there, so it's literally come out. So just be careful when you're taking these out, in case these little mini magnets, because they are tiny, fall out. I've just hit my camera. Right, okay, so just be careful of the magnets. You put it like that, add the frame on the back, it holds it kind of in place. Mine's a bit wonky, but there you go, you get to put a picture in there, and then this other piece here, you sit it in there and it says Happy Holidays, and it's not working. Okay, I'm just going to show you. I think it's a bit of a shame. I think it's slightly not big enough. I'm going to have to force it, and I don't want to do that here, but you've got two holes here, so each individual piece, this also has that kind of clear stuff that you need to pull off that protects it, so each of these fit in there fine on their own, but there's just not enough room for them to both fit in. So that fits in and that fits in really easily, but when you put them, I've taken the postcard out just to make sure it's not too thick, but when you try and get them in together, there's just not quite enough room, and it shouldn't need that force. They should sort of slot in there. So I think it's not a big deal. I'll just get a file and file away some of the perspex, but a bit annoying. It's just slightly not wide enough, but it's supposed to look like that and be really cute. I had an idea. I thought, oh, maybe if I peel off, they've got protective layers either side, so there's 4 extra, so even though they're tiny, I thought, well, maybe that will be enough to, but that didn't help either. You know, I thought if it was just slightly out, it might be, which is a real shame, because I so want this to work, because it's a really cute idea. So you can lay it like that and lean it against something, and it would work, but unfortunately it doesn't slot in. It's slightly skew wonky, which is, I don't understand why, which is a bit disappointing really, because you shouldn't have to put that much force on it. Okay, we're on to day 25 then. This is Christmas Day. What have they got for us? We've got a little Prezi here all wrapped up, made with love, Santa. Let's have a look. The last one. And we have another cute notebook, which is nice. That's the nice one. It's not the slimmer one. I'll open it up and we'll see if it's lined. Okay guys, so we've got another really nice soft notebook. I've got a folder in the back, or wallet. I have my logo. It's dot grid again, all the way through. It's got a little pink ribbon placeholder thingy, and in the front it says this notebook belongs to. I don't think it tells you anything about the paper, but I'm assuming it feels the same as the paper that was in the other notebook. So that's a nice one to end on. Although personally, I think it would have been nice if they'd have ended on this, the big notebook up there. But I'll pull everything together again and we'll run through it so you can see everything and make your mind up on what you think of the calendar in its entirety. Okay, I had one final attempt while I was laying things out at the end for the kind of like talk over and pull everything together, and I managed to get it in. You have to wiggle and push really hard. It does go in. I think maybe the more that you pull it in and out, the easier it will become. It's definitely a toughie. I found it was easier to push it in with nothing in, and then you can just slot things in and out because there's a little bit of give, so you can put photos in and out with it slotted in place. So my advice, peel all the peely stuff off, put it together, and then put your photo or card in afterwards, and handle with care. It takes quite a lot of force and wiggle and squeaking to get it to go together, but it can be done. Okay guys, this is everything. So just as a reminder, it cost $208 for me, including shipping and taxes, which is the equivalent of £160. It is on the expensive side with regards to the calendars, but I think you've got a very different selection of products to anything else we've had, and you've got some proper sized notebooks included. So we ended up with one full-sized journal here, really nice hardback faux leather. Then we've got a smaller soft one, both dot grids, so very usable. I have no idea what this shiny paper is for, this notebook, but that is 3. And then you've got one to-do list kind of weekly planner and some sticky notes. So I think the balance of paper products in this is really good. Oh, and I forgot, and you've also got some postcards. You've got a nice bunch of different stickers, so 3 different sets here, and you've got some washi tape, which is really cute. I absolutely love the stamp one here. So I think the pens are a bit of a letdown, considering it's a journaling advent calendar. So, you know, that's what the sort of niche it plays into. I would have thought you'd had some different colours or a fine point pen or something, not 2 black biros. So they were the only thing I really felt were a little bit off. You've got some really fun usable bits of stationery accessories as well. You know, you've got this kind of book clip, which is a lovely brass one, really solid and big. You've got a big pin badge. Scissors are really cute and usable. I really liked the paper clips. Again, they're very usable. Always love a brass ruler. Not so keen. I can give or take pencil cases that I think lots of people have them anyway, but they're always usable. You can give them away. Socks I'm not so sure about, but I do get that plays into this kind of cosy journaling. And it's the same with the little decoration here. I'm not so sure about that, but again, it's cute and it's lovely, and I can use that. That will be a pin holder for me. But I'm not the demographic this is aimed at as either. You know, I think this is aimed at a younger audience than me. But having said that, I can totally appreciate how this comes together. I think the theme is absolutely gorgeous, and everything kind of works. There's not anything, well, apart from the socks, but even the socks, they fit the theme, you know? So they've themed everything. It's a real shame this little acrylic kind of shaker thing is damaged, but hey ho, that's what happens sometimes, isn't it? I like that you get a big tote bag, always useful. Very usable as well. Again though, not stationery, so you've got a few things in here that aren't stationery, so it's always that kind of weird mix, I think, with calendars like this. They're kind of they're sold as stationery calendars, but you kind of know before you get them what the brand is like, so you know you're going to get some other little bits in there, which I think is okay. The calendar are just so well made and so usable. It's not too big either, it's a nice size so you can fit everything in nicely. I love that you've got this kind of, oh, it's kind of hidden on the top here as well. You get this extra kind of drawer for putting things in as well. So you're kind of paying for, I think with this calendar, you're paying for the kind of the products, but you're also paying for the kind of lovely storage that you get afterwards. So that's it, guys. This is the last of my stationery advent calendars. Let me know what you think of this one in the comments. I do have one more advent calendar, which is a embroidery calendar coming up. I'm not allowed to show that before the 25th of December, but I will be showing kind of daily content, so I'm allowed to show it as we go through December, so that there are no spoilers for anybody. And then I will pull together one big one, which will go probably live sometime over Christmas, which I know it sounds a bit weird, but it's actually to go in a blog post, so it doesn't matter. It's so that people can look at kind of the best craft advent calendars that are available. So if you're interested in that, keep an eye on my channel over December. I am allowed, I have permission to not show the patterns, but to show the finished illustration that you get that comes with it.